A charged variant of the Icarus Dash, allowing the user to reach cover points and ledges or ram into targets. Yes? That's exactly what I was hoping this thing would do. Just needed one more point. There we go. Hold down left stick or Y and then out left bumper. Jesus. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. I'll just hold it down and charge it, it's fine. Yeah, and that lets you target cover and go to it. That's exactly what I thought this thing would do. Alright, cool. We're set. Probably save up my other point. Damn, I have a lot of praxis. Alright, search Vince Black's office. He hasn't come in from an undercover Diwali operation. I promised Dr. Azin that I'd look into his whereabouts. Right, so he's the guy from the beginning of the game. Way back. Oh, Vince.
You could put the name of every organization on the board of the guards.
Am I not supposed to be in here? It is kind of a yellow part of the map, isn't it? Let's see here. I probably won't get in trouble. No one really ever cares. A file box. Just gonna take all of his beer. Ooh, train ticket for Berlin. Figure out the importance of that in a bit. Let's see. Just the lasers, by the way. There's probably a whole vault down there. I'm sure we'll find what we need off of his computer in a moment here. Just taking a look around. Let's preemptively turn you off. Your annoying background chatter while I'm trying to get things done. Alright. Gonna have to hack it. No big deal. Nobody look in this window right now. I'm masturbating. They never suspected a thing.
Trace program initiated.
The end. The secret was to hack literally every node, and then you win. Alright. Human traffic confirmed. Vince, our people in Moscow confirm that Novella are shipping unlicensed augs out of the Czech Republic. We suspect the majority are leaving via unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some of the police are taking backhanders to look the other way. Worse, if someone desperate enough to deal with the devil can't pay enough, or nobody will miss them, seems the Volley are happy to pocket what little they have and sell them to third parties for labor, sex, or spare parts. Or all three. The team is still compiling the full report. It's pretty nauseating. Angie. Forward Orion instant message autosave. Vincent Black, do you have my information? D. Novakova. It's not so easy for me to betray my husband. I have your ticket, Berlin, one way. Then we have a deal. Meet me at the Red Queen in 1 hour. Why so long? The Red Queen's a dangerous place for this kind of business. I have one last thing to take care of. Do you want this over or not? Fine, I'll be waiting. Where are you? He had something to take care of and apparently never
I'm in
arrived.
Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Yeah, it's just he was on his way to meet a client and disappeared, and he's an undercover operative, so what could have possibly gone wrong? It's just that maybe, you know, the exact thing that always goes wrong with these types of people goes wrong, which is that someone found out. It's usually not a good sign. In we go. Alright. Just gotta hop on back up. We need to figure out... Wait, we're probably headed to the Red Queen to talk to the person he was going to meet, but the email indicates that he never arrived, so seems that they won't actually know Vince's current whereabouts either. We need more information. I do have the ticket, so I can use that as a tool, potentially, to get whatever information I want.
I don't want any trouble.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
Sure, I'll get to that before long, but first, let's deal with the Red Queen situation. Is this the approximation of the Red Queen? Yep, there it is. Right over here. Vince Black's informant. They changed my objective, didn't they? Dead drop. Ah. There we go. Had to reselect it because they switched to something else. So we're trying to meet with Janice, trying to meet with the informant. And then the dead drop situation. Alright. Always with the calm and adjoining in these games. What are you doing? Oh, right, it's that guy. I thought he was trying to take pictures of stuff with a phone, but he's just holding pamphlets weirdly high. Alright, well, whoever this person is, I probably have one tool that gives me an upper hand, which is that I have the ticket that he was looking for. That's surely something. They're upstairs. Hello?
Let me know if you see him, okay? His entire right arm is augmented, and his left hand.
Here we are.
Whiskey, am I right?
Seems like a kind of public location to meet with somebody. Oh, I don't know which one it is. It's probably her, right?
My favorite
She stood out.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting, and I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was, why I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not Diwali. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlesta runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
That's a rather unusual turn. We have to be very discreet by pretending that that I'm cheating on my husband with you, which is like literally the go-to thing that people use to mean indiscretion in many cases. Let's see. I like how... Oh, never mind. For a second there I was like, oh, all these start with yes, I understand, but that was the bottom one, just looking like the subtitles.
What exactly are you hoping to get out of this? I want to know who I'm dealing with.
Not here. What part of discretion do you not understand?
I can protect you if it comes to that.
I don't need you to protect me. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing. Now, please. There is courage and there is suicide. We shouldn't be talking like this here.
Alright, where do you suggest we talk?
Oh, darling. You are so sweet to say such things to me.
I can walk you out of here. You'll be fine.
No. I don't want them to see us together. Please. I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks in Chikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I promise to give you whatever information you need.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
I'm sorry, did she just call that Chikashka? Is that how she pronounced that? Okay. So, I can pretty comfortably come to the conclusion that I am completely incapable of interpreting that kind of text when it shows up. Because how would you... How... It's like, it looks like Prikaska or something like that at most, but she's like Chikashka. That there's like 2 letters of that in common between how that's pronounced and how that's spelled as far as English reading goes, which is, of course, is not the language it's written in. But I'm just saying, like, if you ever cringe at me mispronouncing anything from this area, wow, there's no, I mean, I have no hope.
Larry, there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
We'll have to see what we can do. So do I need to... Incipient. The font... yeah, the font in particular looks a lot like Inception. The background poster didn't necessarily, but this looks... The yellow font there looks like something like from Sin City, for example. They're all over the place. Yep, alright, so that's the name of my starting area, apparently. That's how you pronounce that. Whoa. Alright, here we are. And also, she's still freaking out about this being taken apart. I first saw her doing that hours ago. Frankly, it just doesn't take that long to pick up some pamphlets and a stand-up desk. You gotta move on. You gotta move on with your life, girl. You can't stay here forever. It's unhealthy. Oh, everyone's just shouting. No one's ever happy in this town. I mean, I can't blame them, but geez. Makes you wonder what you're fighting for sometimes. Look at this site. This is like the cover of Time, except it wouldn't have all these weird outlines everywhere because it wouldn't be freak nightmare eyes that are seeing everything. Is this your discreet location where you can get assassinated with nobody noticing? Or is it an ambush? I saw you there in the distance. You didn't have hair. I specifically saw that. You walked into here with a bald head and then the hair spawned on you a moment later. That was freaky. They have guns drawn. Just gonna go ahead and put a save in there. You can...
Time to close that mouth of yours.
Nope. Nope. Well, I understand why the panic's happening. Are there more of you? We good? You're fine. Everything's fine. These guys are just douchebags. But now I have all their guns, so those are nice. Well, good thing I paid attention. For a moment there, I was like, oh, those are guards? Brusilov was right. We all heard her talking to that freak in the club. So much for any doubt about whether or not she poses a threat. Whatever she knows, it's too much. You must know what you have to do. I wonder if that happened because I chose one dialogue option too many. Either way, she's safe. Well, she's safe for the moment. Hello? Hello? It's okay. There's no one. It's over. Will you feel better if I drag the bodies, like, over here? Look, they're over here in the drug pile now. You're safe. It's okay. Okay, now you're looping. That doesn't bode well for whether or not the state of the game's gonna change at all. Who's panicking? Is it you panicking? We're safe. Everything's safe. Is everyone panicking because they saw me fight? But like, at the same time, like like I didn't just fight. I got attacked, or I stopped somebody else from being attacked. Ooh, secretary. Mina, the dealers are saying they only sell neon now. They claim the neuropozyne business is dead because there aren't enough of us left. Our only hope is that Bon Bon has neuropozyne reserves somewhere in his apartment. 22 Zelen, the code to get in is 0310. I know it's dangerous, but what choice do we have? 22 Zelen. That's a neuropazine stash to know about. What if I hide for a while? Will the panic go away? I'm gonna hide over here, and I'm gonna crouch. And I'll wait for panic to slowly go away. Oh, there we go. That's a reset according to the game. What, is she gonna stand up now? Is everyone gonna freak out when I walk back in here? No? Oh, video games, you silly.
That bastard! That murderous piece of shit!
Are you okay?
He sent them here to kill me. I mean, I know what kind of man my husband is, but to sick those animals on me... Oh, I tried to tell you inside the club. We needed to be more discreet.
You sure he's the one who sent them?
Who else? Blesta is not a good man. He smuggles weapons, drugs, whores, you name it. All of it heading east. Oh, it's obvious now that he knows that I know. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored, and I have the code to get in.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation?
That is what Vince wanted. I was going to give him this information, and in exchange he was going to pay for my ticket out of Prague. Don't you understand? I must leave Blesta tonight. I must get as far as I can.
I will say that at the same time, you could have been more discreet too. Like, I admit that I made a mistake, but also she could have been like the moment I was asking like, what kind of trouble are you in? What's your situation? She should have been like, we need to meet. We'll talk somewhere else. So that should have been like the first thing she said, but immediately instead she's like, I was gonna sell out my husband. Is like the first line of dialogue she had. I'm like, that's okay. And then she says to be discreet after that.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Blesta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
Given what happened with those men, the way they attacked us, seems like you're in even more danger than you thought.
Don't worry. I will be careful. Just as you must be, darling. Besides, I'll be out of Prague within the hour, and Blesta will never see me again. Assuming, of course, that you can pay.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Blesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
I wouldn't cry over him.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, the ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What if we find out that I've already broken into this locker because I break into so many lockers in story-related places before they come up?
That Diwali op Vince was digging into? A got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
It will be funny if it turns out I already broke into the place, especially if it's by the Palisade. Kind of shows that this guy's small-time scum. All the real scum's inside Palisade. Hello, Rosika Station. I kind of forgot you existed. I'm coming for you, Palisade. Unless I went to the wrong station or something, that'll be awkward. Now this looks like Palisade, I think. It's called the Palisade Stop. Don't screw with me, game. Don't screw with me. There we go. Palisade. Did it unselect the quest again? Read the map. Oh, right. That makes perfect sense. Oh, hello. Palisade Bank Plaza, 2565. There's a little, like, gun-shaped opening next to the Palisade. There it is. Right next to Palisade and the plaza and everything, so to my left. Boop. Right through here. Don't think I can walk through that, though. I think that's all going to be blocked off. Alright. Let's loop around the building, and we'll get exactly what we've got coming for us. And yeah, this totally looks like a courtyard that I would have already gone through. Unless it was something that was already closed off. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've been here already. I might have stopped looking through it, though, at some point, because I was like, ooh, it's full of all this stuff I already... Like, I might have looked at it and thought it was a place I was going to go through later for story reasons and didn't go through, perhaps. Or it's this. Hello, clock. Nuke virus, multi-tool. Neuropazine, credit chips. Jeez. Revolver, worm, revolver. No minor details, huh? Nice rye. Champagne crate. I can't open that, can I? No, it's throwable. I don't know if anything else in here is interactive, though. There's clearly people directly below us, but I think that's just related to the bank itself. Anyway. It's also this, I suppose. The secret door behind the wall. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went through this backwards. I think I went through the other side and I came out through this door. So I've been through at least some of this already and probably looted the big stuff. Hello. There's a person in here. That's noteworthy. Just to get this out of the way, I figure we'll just test it and see if I can just talk to this person or if I'm immediately going to be in trouble. Hi.
Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you are not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Vlasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, in the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Vlasta comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here and told me to wait. It's Vlasta. Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down, sell them for parts.
Olivier's already paid you for a safe trip out of here. Now I'm gonna tip extra, just to make sure she gets a smooth ride. Money talks, right?
Always. Alright, friend. But you need to leave right now. Do that, and everybody wins.
Everybody wins when Olivier gets where she needs to go. I'm gonna follow up on her. If she doesn't make it to Rabia safely.
Don't worry. She'll get there. First fucking class. Now leave.
Ha! My money actually did something in this game. I have so much of it. I have so much of it, and it finally did something. There was a short period of time where I was pressed for cash, but Jesus Christ. I have what now? I have 35,000. I just spent 1,800 changing somebody's life. Yeah, I didn't stop the smuggling ring, but trying to dismantle the entire Diwali crime organization single-handedly is a bit of a tall order when I've already got several other major world-changing objectives to deal with as an individual. So the best I could do is not get somebody shot who's trying to escape a golem, who, and as far as I can tell, hasn't done anything wrong, and gave me the information I was specifically going for, which is what the hell is going on with Vincent Black. And now I know that Vincent's apparently somebody who I don't know if it's part of his undercover or not, but it seems like he's actively a part of the entire smuggling ring. I don't know. Maybe he's just playing his role and not getting caught, or maybe he's actually a corrupt cop that's using his position to be able to get money out of all of this. It doesn't bode super well either way, because he's gone.